Welcome to the coop. So, I don't know, I say so a lot, touch my face a lot, like this old habits die young, I guess. I don't know. And the word love that one too. You know, you go back and watch your videos and you're like, dang, there I go, touching my face again. I can't help it. It is what it is. We'll get through it. So, girls got some cabbage or cabbage, if you want to sound fancy, and they love it. I will tell you that having chickens and throwing food out all over the place has produced a astronomical amount of flies. And somebody told me today that vanilla and water sprayed around, got a little broccoli action going on over here. You know, will help cut down the flies. A little vanilla and water sprayed around might help. I don't know. All I know is there's a boatload of flies up in this coop. There we go again. Whatever. So trying to figure out what to talk about every day is like, it's a job, another job in itself. I don't know what to do. I do know that if you don't continue to talk and get on and be present, you get left behind by the old Facebook, and YouTube will kind of algorithm you out. So I'm going to push to get on here every day. You have some things that I want this to help kind of push forward, and also just want to continue to be relevant as long as possible. So the more people that watch it, the more people that like it, the more people that, I mean, I never wanted to be that guy. I really didn't. I think it's so crazy when people are like and subscribe, man, like it. I'm begging you. I don't want to. I never wanted to do that. But like and subscribe, man. Head over to the YouTube channel, make subscribers. Let's get this thing pumping. The more people it reaches, the more, the more it gets around. There's another part to this that deals with, trying to help people find livers off the other website that I'm trying to get going still. That's always will be the end game. But if I can use this to kind of catapult that'd be a strategy, I guess. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to talk about. And I ended up going to lunch with somebody today, and that's great lunch. I love doing lunch with people. Everybody wants to do lunch with me. I enjoy it. Take me out to lunch, man. So I'm going to apologize to this person because we had a great conversation. Learned a lot about him, learned a lot about, he learned a lot about me. And in the long run, literally the one thing that stood out to me was the final comment and conversation on the sidewalk outside after an hour-long lunch. And it just hit. And I feel like that's something that, from the rest of the day was something that just stuck with me. So when you go to church, there's times you can have what's called an altar call, where you come down to the altar and there's people there that'll pray for you, whatever you're going through. And I feel like not enough altar calls happen. It's something that's really another thing that's dear to me is trying to get more people down to the altar. Here's the craziest thing. You don't have to have a problem. You don't have to have an issue to go down to an altar at a church and, and pray. I know that most of it's confidential when you get down there, but I'll tell you what I go down there for. If I'm having a problem, I go to the altar. The funny thing is, people watch me to go to the altar every chance there is. 90% of the time, I walk down to the altar and I just look at the guy or girl that's there and I say, I got nothing to pray for. I got no problem right now. Can't think of anything. I'm down here at the altar to thank God for everything he's done in my life. I've often said things like, I don't know why I'm here. Whatever comes to your mind, pray for me. And I've never had a bad trip to the altar. So probably more for my church going friends, but I'd encourage y'all to hit that altar, flood that altar, get in on it. Just a lot of times we are embarrassed. We, as humans, think that other people are looking at us, that, oh, he's down at the altar again. I wonder how bad it is for him. It's not. It's not. I live at the dang altar. We do something at our church, what I think is awesome, and it's a culture they're trying to create, is pray first Sunday. The first Sunday of every month, we just haven't, while they're singing and playing music, we have an opportunity for you to come to the altar, and I go. I don't miss an altar call. I don't miss a Sunday, and I encourage you to do the same thing. But when you see me go to the altar, please don't feel bad for me. There's literally some times where there's nothing. There's just an instance of I know where God will meet you, and God will meet you at the altar. I mean, there's songs about it. There's books about it. There's everything, leave it at the altar. If you're having a problem, leave it at the altar. Don't pick it up and bring it back. So for my church going friends, I encourage you to flood that dang altar. Man, I'm in a bad spot in this coop because there is slow connection, no connection. I don't know if y'all can still see me. I really don't care. I'm just talking to myself anyway. So next time you have an opportunity to go to the altar, go. I promise you. And again, full disclosure, there's nothing I will ever hide. But I've told my pastor that if he ever made an altar call for women that were having women problems, I said, when you see me at the altar, just mind your own business because I'm coming. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. There is so much good that is down at the altar that I can't afford to not be there. So I encourage you, forget about what other people think. It is really starting to rain out here, and I made this nice little roof. See it? Nice little roof there. I'm going to go ahead and get closer to the flies and get under the roof. So, a little change of scenery, I guess, so I don't get soaking wet. So I'm really trying not to make this all churchy, religion-y, but every time I come to sit down and talk, it's what is heavy on my heart to get out. So I'm not sure who needs to hear it. I'm not sure if I need to hear it. I don't think I need to hear it. I go to the altar. But come with me. Come with me. If you need somebody to go with you, I'll be there. You need somebody, if you need somebody to walk down there with you, I'll be there. But I don't think anything bad can happen if you head down to the altar. So if your church has altar calls, if your church doesn't even have altar calls, screw it. Forget it. There's a spot right in front of your church, right where your pastor talks and preaches. If you're Catholic, shock the world. Shock the world. Give an altar call at a Catholic church. I don't think that's ever been done. I promise you, if I end up in a Catholic church, don't really see it happening, but if I end up in a Catholic church, I will shock the world that I will be down on my knees at the altar. So let's try and make this, make it a thing. Meet me at the altar. Hang out with me. Pray with me. Thank God for everything he's done in my life. If you got nothing else going on in yours, thank God for everything he's done in my life. So the girls are trying to stay dry, I guess. Doing their little thingy thing underneath the walkway over here. Everything else today was a good day. Like I said, I had lunch with a guy, and I always enjoy that because you get to exchange stories and learn about other people. And we're not here on this earth to walk alone. So try to see if I can't see because I'm no good at this. I'm shadows in my face. But yeah, you're not meant to walk this world alone. So just go to lunch with somebody. Find somebody to hang out with. So other things, getting ready for July 16th. I'm heading up to Pittsburgh for evaluation. I'm looking forward to that. The chickies are going to miss me for a few days. You'll have a few days of no welcome to the coop unless I pass it off to my daughter, who I believe figured out that I was out here with the chickens. Yes, she did.
And I knew the other time with my dad, he said we can't have videos about me. So I'm here to give the chickens some bread.
There you go. Give them some bread. Hey, we got a jumper.
Give me one to What? This one's for Maui, eh? Maui, you want some? Poor Maui. Oh, yeah! Maui got some!
So I never wanted chickens, but seeing this makes it all worth it.
No, you can have eggs for everything. But they're not going to have eggs till another week.
A little longer than that, but your math's getting better.
Yeah, a little bit longer than that. But
all right, so that's it. That's my coop advice for today. And see what comes into my mind tomorrow. Seems like it's all kind of around the same thing right now. And that's go to church. I'm going to keep pushing it until it stops being just out there. So, love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Hope you enjoyed the chickens. And I look forward to coming out here again and doing this tomorrow. All right. Say goodbye to the chickens.